Hello, all you beautiful people, you courageous and wonderful souls having this experience here on the earth at this time. Thank you for joining me. My name is Claudia, and as you can see, I'm in a library today. It's in the 20s outside, and I did go for a little drive, got some beautiful pictures, and I hope to use those as we progress through some of these videos. But today what I'm doing is doing a timeline of my life for my writing. And so today I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. In 1990, in September of that year, I was transplanted to Cody, Wyoming. Did not know what I was going to do here, didn't have a job, didn't have a home, but was compelled to come, and within the first week of my being here, met a wonderful family, husband and wife, and the rest is history. They took wonderful care of me, showed me sights, took me on horseback rides up treacherous trails and wonderful fishing expeditions, and off to great adventures. I also took a ton of geology classes and collected a lot of rocks and some artifacts. But what I was doing here was a mystery to me until several years later, and that was the beginning of my spiritual journey in earnest. And so what I lived here was kind of remarkable. I met these folks very synchronistically and had wonderful adventures. I worked and lived and reached out on my own. There's great, wonderful things here. Fantastic hot springs, mineral hot springs, artifacts, petroglyphs, history beyond imagining, and all of that was absolutely wonderful. But what really was remarkable to me came much later. While I was here, I met several individuals who had a significant impact on my life, even to today. They continue to have an impact on my life. And in fact, I drove a little ways up the North Fork of the Shoshone River today and took pictures of an elk herd. I was looking for some bighorn sheep and bison. I did get some pictures of, there's 3 bison that come down out of the park during the winter, and went over down here, and so I was able to capture 3 of those on video. The reminiscing was just so profound of the things that I learned on this spiritual journey. It became an inside job for me of tapping into feelings and experiencing God from another perspective. Sometimes you don't know that what you're doing is encountering God, but I can guarantee you, if you go out in nature, that you will have that experience. It's the way our energy frequency matches more closely with our true soul, which is within us, nature, and that soul is our driving force. We think it's the world outside of us. I've got to live, I've got to pay the rent, and I got to buy groceries and fix the car and have a winter coat and all of those things. But when we turn from the outer, I'm going to call that the outer appearances of our lives, to an inward journey, our guidance is strong, and it can be loud and clear. The outside world makes that difficult. So I'm going to, because I'm making notes, kind of a timeline, but the in earnest aspect of me becoming the person that I am today, completely and fully, and immersed in the work that I do, which is spiritual guidance. It's from the inside out. And it matches up with the outside world, but it gives you another perspective on ways of doing things. You may know me as a fairly optimistic person. Well, I've learned to be that way. I've certainly had my moments of wrestling in the mud, but I came across a Jody Bergsma, who's one of my favorite artists, drawing watercolor that just absolutely has always resonated with me, and I had it in my office in Seattle for many years. And it's a little pig pen, right? And the pig is sitting in the mud, and it's covered in mud, and there's little barnyard animals all around, little birds on the fence, and ducks and geese, and a horse looking over. And the saying is, never wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty, and the pig likes it. So that's my wisdom for the day. Never wrestle with a pig. You're going to get dirty, and he's the only one that likes it, or it. It can be male, female, it doesn't matter. That really is my motto in life. It's that I'm a peacekeeper, and I'd rather have adventures and look at life from a positive aspect, a higher perspective, if you will. And so if you join me here on my channel, that's what you'll get. So it was nice visiting with you today. Better than nice. I always love chatting away. But this is going to be me giving you the perspectives on life and the knowledge that your soul matters and how to listen to it. So, you know that I love you this much. These arms go all the way around the earth. I cherish this earth, and I cherish every living thing on it. And I hope you do too. And I want you to be happy, be well, and be safe until we meet again. If you want to know more about me, my website and other social media are listed down below. And I've had people request the ability to make a donation. It's not required by any stretch of the imagination, but if you feel so inclined, it's down there listed too. So until next time, take good care of yourselves. Like, subscribe, share the joy, and I'll see you next time.